Alright then guys, how's it going? It's Crackerjack here, and today we're playing some more FIFA 18 now. We're going to start our second season in charge of Forest Green Rovers. Unfortunately for us, at the end of last season we weren't able to make it out of League 2 in the playoff finals. So obviously our main goal for this season is to make it into the automatic promotion spots. We haven't looked at the objectives just yet, but we will be doing that very, very shortly. But I imagine that they'll want us to get quite a high finish considering how well we played last season. So let's get straight down to Season 2 in charge of Forest Green Rovers. Alright then guys, so here we are at our objective screen. We can see we've got youth development, very low priority. Sign at least one player younger than 20 years old with potential greater than the average overall rating of players currently in the same position. Hopefully we'll be able to do that fairly simply. We've got brand exposure, sell out at least 85% attendance at least 50% of home league games this season. We've also got our financial. We don't actually have any financial objectives, which I am very happy about because we don't actually have that much money going into our second season. We've got domestic success. Now this is of course going to be one of our crucial and most important objectives for this season. We've got EFL League 2. We have to win the league title, so that's going to be very difficult for us, I feel. And we have the Emirates FA Cup reached the round of 32 stage, so hopefully we'll be able to achieve both of those. But like I say, winning the League 2 title is going to be something of a challenge in my mind. And then we've got no continental success, obviously not being in Europe. So let's get straight down to it. We have to win the League 2 title this year. Alright then guys, so we have just been looking through the transfer list, looking at some of the free agents that we can pick up because, you know, like I said, we don't really have a lot of resources available at the start of our second season. So we've just gone through, had a look at some of the free agents, and we can see that we've got some potential players that we have, of course, put onto our scouting list. We've got Francisco Ibanez, a centre attacking mid, 18 years old, from Argentina. We can just have a look at some of his stats. You know, he's looking like he can be an okay player for us. We've got Birol Yilmaz, who's from Turkey, a left mid. You can see that he's quite a speedster straight off the bat. He's got good all-round stats for us. We've got Vladimir Utsiev, who's a right back. He's not that great, but I mean, we are lacking depth at the right back position at the moment, so you can see that he is looking to be someone that we are going to keep an eye on. We've got Michel Seppi. Now this guy looks to be someone who we are going to try and snap up straight away because look at him. I mean, I know we don't know a lot about him, but we can see his defending stats and his athleticism are pretty decent for what they are. And you know, you look at that, you know, he's an all-round good player. He's got a lot of good physical stats as well. So hopefully we'll be able to get him into our side, shore up the defence as well, because I know that that's something that we definitely need to work on, following on from last season. And then the final player we've got is Vincent Biamou, who's a 19-year-old centre mid from France. You can see as well, he's looking pretty decent. His physical stats are kind of okay. He's a bit lacking in other positions, but you know, it's just good reinforcement going into this season too. Alright then guys, so before we get straight down to our first game in this episode, in the preseason tournament, I'm just going to take you through, have a quick look at how our squad is looking after the first season. You can see that we've still got James and Doige up front. We've got Reece Brown as our centre attacking mid, 70 rated. He's been fantastic for us so far. Throughout the entirety of the first season, he was probably our best player. Now, you might notice that on the left, we don't have Randall anymore because of my mistake. Randall was actually a loaned-in player, along with a couple of other players that we did actually have loaned in. Now, I was training up unknowingly until the end of the season. He has returned to his parent club. We might try and see if we can sign him, but we've got a young player in on our left-hand side, Morris. Only 57 rated, so he is certainly someone that we're going to be throwing straight into training. You can also see that we've got Ribeiro, that young Brazilian goalkeeper, is up to 71 rated. We're going to try and take him out of training for a bit because we don't want him to get too big for Forest Green Rovers. We would love for him to stay at our club for a long time in the future, but we know that when he starts reaching that 75 mark, a lot of higher tier clubs are going to be trying to come after him, so hopefully we can hold on to him for as long as possible. But yeah, our squad isn't looking as good as it was looking over the last season, but you know, we have still got some of those transfer targets that we are going to be trying to bring in before the start of the actual EFL League 2 season, so hopefully we'll be able to secure some of them, reinforce the squad, and hopefully we will be able to mount a serious challenge for the League 2 title this season. Alright then guys, so the first game in the preseason tournament is going to be a home game against AFC Eskilstuna. I think I pronounced that right. We're going up against them. They were established in 2007, so a fairly new club. Hopefully we can pick up all 3 points, move ourselves up to the top of the preseason tournament table in our group. That would be fantastic, and what a way to start in this preseason tournament that would be. Alright then, so here we go. We're getting things underway here in this preseason tournament. I'm hoping that we can pick up an easy win, a fairly easy win. We can come away from this tournament with about $1.7 million, which would be fantastic for us. Come on, Norris. Morris. Looking for someone. Far post. Oh my word, what a start that would have been. And again, off of the post. Fantastic cross there from the youngster on the left-hand side, Morris. Oh, and unfortunately Morris can't get to that one, but we hit the post twice inside the space of about 10 seconds there. Unfortunately, it still remains 0-0, but come on, lads, let's go. Chase him down, chase him down, chase him down. Come on, can't let him get past you that easily. Good header away, not a good clearance though. Luckily for us, Ribeiro can just watch that sail past the outside of his post. Oh, what a goal that is. There we go. Fantastic bit of play there from our lads. I was concentrating so hard, hence the silence. But Traore picked up the ball in the centre of the field. Managed to play a nice little through ball into the feet of our striker. And it was a fantastic goal. Look at this. Traore picks it up. He looks over on his left-hand side. He sees Doige running. Doige gets that first touch just to take it off of the ground. And then he hits it across the floor. Look at this. Goalkeeper sprawling, dives down to his left-hand side. And there's absolutely no saving that. 1-0. Stay on him. Just show him down the outside. Show him down the outside. Don't let him cut back. Oh my word, what are you doing? What are the defenders doing? They just stood there. The defenders just stopped running. Look at this. Seriously, look, they just let the man just get straight off the back of him. We are so lucky there that he didn't get a good connection with that shot. 2 minutes of added time has been shown. We see that through ball. Marsh Brown looking for someone in the box. Oh, what kind of cross was that? But then again, no one really was there supporting him in the 18-yard box. Half-time whistle goes. It remains 1-0. Looks for Bennett on the overlap. Here we go, Bennett. There we go. Plays it forward to Brown. He's looking for someone now. Take that shot. Oh, my word. That would have been a fantastic goal, but Doige just manages to scuff his shot. No, oh my word, how have we been beaten by that? Oh my word. That was close for them. Look at this, the ball over the top just carves us open. And we luckily just watched that sail past the far post. Half an hour left in this game, we find someone now. Here we go, Doige is away, goes for the shot, oh my word. Again, you see, like I say, we're getting the shots off, but it's just in terms of our first touch and, you know, just getting away from players, it's not really there for us at the moment. Right, here we go with the corner. Whip it in. Good ball. Oh my word! Oh my word! How has that come off the bar? Oh my word! That's the third time we've hit the framework of the goal in this episode. Okay, we're looking for someone to make that run. We're looking for someone to make that run. Oh, it's a wrong pass there. But we managed to win it back. One of our defenders, Roberts, manages to win it back solidly. Here we go, James is away. James goes for the shot. Ooh. Again, a fantastic save from their goalkeeper. We should be potentially 1-2 more goals up, but we are still only 1-0 up. 5 minutes left or so in this game now. We've got another corner. Let's see if we can make it as close as we did last time round. Oh, he tried the volley. And he's given us a penalty. I'm not sure what for. Potentially a handball inside the box. I didn't quite see that. All I saw was our guy trying to scuff a volley. Let's see if we can have a look on the replay. But I'm not sure what happened there. Potentially a handball inside the area for this lad. Alright then guys, so here we go. We're looking at the replay because they didn't show one in the actual game. But we can have a look at it now. We're going to slow it down. The corner's been whipped in. And we can see that it comes to the edge of the area. And our man is ready to take that shot on the edge of the area, and we see it just does bounce down off of the defender's arm. So that's the exact reason why the referee had to give that. Right, come on, James. We've scored a couple of penalties before. Let's go. Let's do this again. Here we go. Might be a bit wide. Might be a bit wide. We're straightening it up. There we go. Simple as you like. Past the goalkeeper to his bottom left. Absolutely amazing. What a goal that is. A bit of a poor penalty to concede, but, you know, we're 2-0 up. 5 minutes left. The fans here packed out the stadium. Everyone coming from lowly Forest Green, travelling through Europe for this pre-season tournament. Alright then guys, so there you have it. The final whistle goes 2-0 in our first game in this pre-season tournament. Fantastic there from our lads. Hopefully more of the same will be coming throughout this preseason tournament and of course into the start of our League 2 campaign this year. What a fantastic win for the lads, 2-0. Alright then guys, so the next game in the preseason tournament is against a club called Terni, who I believe are in the Italian division somewhere. I think they might be in Serie B or maybe the one below it, but we're going to go up against them. They did of course win their first game in the preseason tournament as well, a 2-1 win against Silkeborg IF, so this is going to be potentially the game that decides who tops the group. We are both on 3 points, so let's go ahead and sim this game and hopefully we'll be able to come away with the win and move ourselves into the top spot. Alright then guys, so unfortunately for us, we didn't manage to pick up a win against Terni. 2 goals from Bombaghi was our downfall. We managed to pick one up with Brown right at the end, potentially giving us a bit of hope with about half an hour left, but it wasn't to be, and we did lose our second game in this preseason tournament. So hopefully we are going to be able to pick up a win in our final game and progress further in the tournament, because that would be fantastic for us. Alright then guys, so this is a bit risky for us, but we are going to sim this our third and final game in the group stage of the European International Cup, the preseason tournament that we are playing in. Silkeborg haven't managed to pick up a win yet. They are on 1 point, we are on 3 points, so a draw would do it for us. It would be fantastic if we could of course win, but we are of course going to go ahead and sim this game. Hopefully we can pick up a win against Silkeborg. Let's go. I said hopefully we could pick up a win. The lads absolutely amazing there, 4-0. In our final game in the group stages of the preseason tournament. I couldn't really ask for anything better. We had Laird scoring a penalty, we've got Marsh Brown in there, and we've got both of our strikers, James and Deutsch as well, picking up goals. 4-0, absolutely sensational, keeping a clean sheet as well, which is just phenomenal for us lads. Let's go, we're moving forward now in the preseason tournament. Let's see who we are going up against in the preseason tournament semi-final. Alright then guys, so before we go on to play the second game in this episode, we have got some of the reports back from the free agents that we did send our scout out to look at. We've got Biral Yilmaz, the left mid from Turkey, comes in as a 63 rated 18-year-old, which isn't bad. It's better than our current situation, Morris. We've got Vladimir Utziev, who I said, you know, he wasn't looking like the best, but obviously he's quite young and our right back position is a bit under strength at the moment, and we definitely need a lot of depth in that area. We've got Vincent Biamou, 19-year-old centre mid from France. It's a bit disappointing to be honest, he comes in at only a 61. Then we've got Michel Seppi, the guy that I was looking at trying to sign straight away. We've got him, 19-year-old centre back from Italy. He comes in at a 66 overall, so for sure we are going to be trying to sign him up right away. We're just going to go ahead and look at some other players that I didn't in fact show you guys when I was looking through the free agent list. We've got Lionel Giustiano, we've got 64 overall, 26 years old, so he's quite old for our squad, but you know, he's from Bolivia. He's looking like a pretty decent centre defensive mid for us if we ever decide to stick with our 4-4-2 diamond formation. And then we've got a striker that we had a look at, Yassi Tuminen from Finland, 63 rated, 22 years old, not too shabby. I mean, he will come in and sit on the bench for us. He will come in as being a rotating striker for us, which would be fantastic. So we might even try and sign this guy up as well. Alright then guys, so here we are. We've got Michel Seppi, 66. Like I said, we are going to try and sign him up straight away. So let's get down to the negotiations. Let's see if we can sign him. Now this is of course the new cutscenes that I haven't actually showed yet in my first season. These are the cutscenes that they added into FIFA 18 to make it a bit more, you know, realistic, so to speak, with the wage negotiations and the transfer deals and stuff. We can see that Michel Seppi recommended wage $5,200. Squad role is going to be crucial. I feel like we have to give him the squad role crucial, because I feel like, you know, he's going to be one of those players that we are going to try and keep. He's definitely going to be our best defender as well. So we are going to sign him to a 3-year deal. Hopefully we can hold on to him for 3 years. We don't want to give him a release clause because, you know, he is potentially going to be one of our best players. So we're going to accept that as well. And then let's get down to the brass tacks. We're going to see how much we can sign him for on the wage. We're going to go in at a flat 5,000. Let's see if he does accept that. We might have to give him a bit of a bonus as well. Let's give him a signing on bonus. Let's say 100k. That should do him fantastically, you know, for a 19-year-old. Let's see if we can get away with that. There we go. We managed to sign up Michel Seppi, the 19-year-old 66 centre-back for Forest Green Rovers. Our first signing in this season. Alright then guys, there we go. We have thrown Seppi straight into our squad, 66 rated at the back. He is by far our best centre-back because, of course, Iacovitti, the 70 rated player that we had last season, was on loan to us. So of course we've lost one of the key parts of our squad in the summer, so hopefully we'll be able to rebuild on that even further as well. We've got a good couple of young defenders coming through our ranks, but you know, I'm liking the way that the squad looks. We are obviously now targeting our left mid position, where Morris is only really our best player in that position at the moment, so we might have a look at that Turkish player who is quite young for us and rated higher than Morris at the moment. But without further ado, we're going to go straight into our next game in the preseason tournament. We're going to sim forward. Let's see who we're playing up against. We're coming up against a club called Forest Green, so hopefully we will be able to win this game. Hopefully we'll be able to pick up all 3 points and move forward into the final of the preseason tournament. We can see that the board are talking to us right now. Hi Hunt, we at the club are thrilled with the progress of our youth academy has been having. We were hoping to sign a future star for our team and you have accomplished it. We take great pride on the development of our youth academy. Keep up the good work. So there you have it. Michel Seppi manages to help us complete one of our objectives, our youth scout objective. We can see that we have signed him. He's younger than 20 years old and he has got a potential greater than anyone that we currently have in the centre back position. So there we go. We've got 1 out of our 5 objectives already complete. 1 out of 3 because we don't of course have a financial or a continental objective for this season. So without further ado guys, we're going to go ahead straight into this game against Forest Green. Right, and here we go guys. We're getting things underway here in our pre-season tournament semi-final against a club who I believe are from France. I'm not quite sure. It sounds like a French name, but without further ado, let's get straight into it. Hopefully we can come away with a win and get into the final, and hopefully we'll be able to pick up a good pay packet from winning this tournament. Alright, here we go. On the counter-attack from the defence. Let's go. Building it up now, building it up. You see that through ball? He's going, dodge, he can go all the way, dodge! Oh my word, again with the crossbar! How? How does that happen again? You've got to be kidding me. What is going on? There's like a magnet in that ball. Oh my word. You cannot be serious. Our first shot in this game comes straight back out off of the crossbar. Traore is playing brilliantly for us. We see that through ball over on the top with Morris. Morris is cutting inside. Morris, let's see what you've got. Oh my word, Morris. That would have been a fantastic strike there from the young left mid. Look at this, he cuts in on his right hand side. Goes for it with his left foot. Potentially should have maybe been taking that on with his right foot. Obviously, being a left-sided player, he wants to go with his left foot. Unfortunately for us, that was nowhere near the target, and it remains 0-0. Go on, Dodge, you're away, you're away. You find Morris, Morris! Oh, Morris! What a goal that would have been. Fantastic start here from our side. Unfortunately, it does remain 0-0, but we have been all over this French side. No, he's getting into a dangerous position. Good save there, Ribeiro. He shouldn't have been able to make that shot, but it's a good save nonetheless from our young Brazilian goalkeeper. Come on. Look, he's through. Go on. James, you're onside. Come on. This is your moment. Oh, there we go. Absolutely amazing goal there from James. On the counter-attack, a nice little bit of link-up play there between our strikers. Fantastic. Only 15 minutes left now. 1-0. Look at this. Brilliant little counter-attack here. Deutsch plays the ball through to James. James just onside and a fantastic shot into the side netting. Goalkeeper outstretched. He hits it with the outside of his foot. Goalkeeper has absolutely no chance. 1-0. Here we go, Reece Brown. Oh, who's that gone down? No, Marsh Brown, get up. Please, Marsh Brown, what are you doing? Not like this. I don't need an injury. There we go. There's the final whistle. We make it into the final of the preseason tournament. Marsh Brown went down with an injury towards the end of the game as well, so hopefully that's nothing too serious, because I'm not too sure if we have any decent replacements on the right hand side of the field. But there we have it, guys. 1-0 on the night into the preseason tournament final, sorry. Let's go. I don't know who we're playing, but hopefully we can win it and get all of that prize money. Alright then guys, so here it is, the final of the pre-season tournament. We're coming up against Turney, the side who of course beat us the last time out when we did sim against them. They managed to pick up 2 goals, beat us 2-1 as you can see on the screen as well in their recent results. In the group stage they beat us 2-1, so hopefully we can get some revenge on them in the final. We're going to go ahead and sim it. Fingers crossed that we can come away with the win. What a fantastic start to the second season in charge this would be for Forest Green Rovers. Alright then guys, there you have it, 3-1 in the pre-season tournament final against Turney. We managed to pick up the win and of course all of the prize money that comes with it. Fortunately for us, it was against a side who were down to 10 men for the majority of the game. We can see that one of their defenders, Signorini, managed to pick up a red card for them. So we come away with all 3 points and the win against Turney. We've got Seppi on the score sheet, his first goal for us. We've got Traore as well, and of course none other than Reece Brown picking up a goal for us as well. So fantastic performance from all the lads. A bit disappointing not to keep a clean sheet because of course they did manage to score right at the end in the 86th minute, but it's a win nonetheless, and I'm happy with the way that we have played in this preseason tournament. Hopefully more of the same will come in the EFL League 2 season. Alright then guys, so that's it for today's episode of my playthrough of FIFA 18. The start of Season 2 is just around the corner. We managed to win the pre-season tournament as well, so it's a fantastic boost for our financial status as well. So we can hopefully look to be buying some more players at the start of next episode. But I will see you guys in the next episode. If you did enjoy, smash that like button, and if you're new around here, subscribe. But for now, I will see you later.